Who is the most powerful character in Deltarune? Deltarune is a game full of seriously powerful characters. In Undertale, our top contenders were probably Asgore, Asriel, Sans, and the unknown potential of Kara and Gaster. In Deltarune, however, we have some new heavy hitters. Let's not rush ahead and first consider our own companion, Susie. Susie seems just as determined as any human ever was. Something we were told in Undertale that monsters were incapable of. Though seriously impulsive, Susie seems to have every bit of the makings to become a hero of legend. But is she the most powerful character in Deltarune? As of yet at least, she still has a long way to go. Gerson, the hammer-wielding hero of monster kind, clearly has a lot to teach her, something he's willing to do in Chapter 4, though even Gerson likely can't compare to the likes of the Roaring Knight. Fierce, incomprehensible and blindingly fast, the Roaring Knight resembles Asriel in his God of Hyperdeath form in terms of power. Even should we supposedly beat them at the end of Chapter 3, nothing really happens. It seems like if anything the Knight just tires of fighting us, treating the battle more like playtime than a serious encounter. What could be more powerful than that? Kris, by themselves, just seems to be your average kid in Hometown. However, possessed by the power of a red soul, they're capable of just about anything. I don't just mean the fact that we can technically dodge every attack, thereby making us by far the fastest character in the game. The Red Soul seems to have the ability to disrupt reality itself, breaking down the rules imposed upon us at the beginning of the game. Deltarune is supposedly a story without choice, one where no matter what we do, we can't change the course of our destiny. However, the Red Soul seems to have figured out some loophole to this, as we're able to force Noelle to do our bidding throughout the game. Kris may not be able to affect their fate, but we can use others to ensure we can. Therefore, I think the most powerful character in Deltarune is a two-way tie, the Red Soul and their weapon of choice, Noelle. The Red Soul is capable of drawing out Noelle's deepest power, Snowgrave, so far the strongest ability we've witnessed within the game. Something tells me that even the Roaring Knight isn't going to be able to stand up to a fully powered Snowgrave.